Hey, what's good? When this is Nikola the Clutch, and I want to talk about some very important news going on around the NBA, especially on a contending team that could be talked about a lot come playoff time, and that is Russell Westbrook. He is going to head to the Denver Nuggets, but not necessarily in directly with them. It's they had to go through a little bit of some hoops to go through to make this work. So bear with me on this. So right now it's officially happening that the Los Angeles Clippers are trading away Russell Westbrook, cash considerations, and a second round pick swap in exchange for Chris Dunn. It's basically a sign and trade deal. And then the Utah Jazz are going to be able to waive Russell Westbrook so he can then go sign for the Denver Nuggets, which is basically the simplicity behind it. And so he had to get a trade there to Utah. Utah was like, all right, we don't need you. You can go to a team you want to go to. And Russell Westbrook saying, okay, I want to go to Denver. And which I believe is a very smart move on his part because Russell Westbrook, yes, he is getting up there in age. He's 35 years old, if I recall correctly. And he's basically on his last legs career-wise, if we're going to be completely honest with ourselves. But he has been showing that he's willing to take on any role to be able to help out his team, especially this past season when he made the selfless and very important decision to be able to come off the bench for the LA Clippers, especially when James Harden arrived to LA. And James Harden, obviously, he was going to come in and be the top, one of the, if not the top option, given that Kawhi Leonard, Paul George are going to be out, and he wants to be a starter. And with Russell Westbrook also like being the starter originally, and Harden coming along, and both of them are ball dominant players. Somebody had to make the tough decision to go to the bench, and Russell Westbrook was man enough to do that, which I completely respect, and that is very humbling and something that takes a lot of a man to like be willing to make a sacrifice for a bigger cause, which I have nothing but admiration for Russell Westbrook for that. And him doing this, I believe it extends his career because compared to someone like Carmelo Anthony, for example, who refuses to come off the bench, he was basically out of the league for a year and basically had to beg his way to come back into the league, and it was a sad way for him to go about his career. And Russell Westbrook being smart enough to look at that and like, I don't want that. You know, I want to keep playing and I want to keep doing what I want to do. And if I gotta take a less role, all right, so be it. And that's what he did. And I believe he's gonna get rewarded big time because in picking the Denver Nuggets, I mean, me personally, I believe they're the favorites to go back to the NBA Finals, at least on the Western Conference side, because yes, they did lose to the Minnesota Timberwolves in 7 in the second round, but I believe they weren't playing at their fullest potential. I believe they kind of like took it a little easy because a lot of people, including myself, have repeatedly predicted that the Denver Nuggets were going to be the championship team because Jamal Murray, he's able to like just shoot the lights out like, and then just do that. You know, and then Jokic, you can just like make all these amazing passes, just like, you know, right here, like just nothing happens, and he's just like shooting like, all right, you know, and it seems so effortless. And I thought the Denver Nuggets were gonna steam past the Western Conference, but they did get above themselves, and then they got humbled by Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves, and I believe this made Nikola Jokic really angry and really motivated now to want to get revenge on them so he can go back to the finals. And and Westbrook having seen that, I think he's making the smart decisions to join a team like that because they're most likely, in my opinion, headed back to the finals with that added motivation, in my personal opinion, because they just won the championship like last year and they dominated everybody, and then now this year they gave the Timberwolves like more chances than expected. And I feel like it was just Denver getting a little too cocky. They felt they were feeling themselves a little bit, but once they got humbled, now Jokic is like back laser focused and he's like ready to go all out. And then Westbrook's like, I want to join that. I want to win this championship right before I retire. And in doing so, I think there's going to be a very good decision for him to cap off what is a Hall of Fame career, because he is a 9-time All-Star. He's an MVP. He led the league in triple doubles numerous times. He's Mr. Triple Double, if anything. He's part of the NBA 75th anniversary team. He's has so many accomplishments like left and right. The only thing that's missing in his resume, in my opinion, is just him winning a championship. And this is a great way to wrap up an amazing career full of ups and downs and triumphs, tribulations, and just the overall maturity on him. And when looking at this, we got to see that Westbrook, he is still a serviceable player. Well, yes, he did took a reduced role. He can contribute to any team, and Denver could definitely use his services, as he averaged this past season 11.1 points per game, 5 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 1.1 steals, 0.3 blocks, shooting 48.6% from the field, which is good. And then shooting, however, he did shoot 27.3% from three-point range and having 1.8 turnovers. So looking at this, I mean, any team could definitely use that, and the Denver Nuggets could definitely use someone like Westbrook who can be able to score at will, and he has a natural ability to score. So if the Denver Nuggets ever happen to be in a situation where they're down, they can plug in Westbrook and be able to get a scoring run in to get back in the game. And he's, with his maturity now, he can also help facilitate and lead the second unit to be able to rally the troops, to be able to help clean up any mess or maintain a lead that Denver has. And I think it's going to be really good for Denver overall and for Russell Westbrook, because this is just I can only see good things happening from this, because while they did lose Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, maybe they could use someone like Westbrook to be able to somewhat fill in the gap. But Denver does have the talent and the coaching and the ability just to be able to go back to the finals, in my personal opinion, because Nikola Jokic, he's too talented, too gifted a player. In my opinion, he's still one of, if not the best player in the world right now, in my personal opinion. As a lot of people argue, he should have won MVP. Jamal Murray, he's shown that when he's on, he is on. And I remember when he was on the road to the finals, like, he's just able to he can't miss, and there's so many pieces around that are able to support them, whether it's Michael Porter Jr. or Christian Brown or so many other pieces that Denver is able to tailor around Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic. It's just I don't see them losing early in the playoffs again, at least as long as both guys are healthy. So let me know what you guys think, Denver Nuggets fans. How do you guys feel about the Westbrook signing? Do you guys like it? Do you guys not? Why or why not? I'd love to hear you guys out in the comment section down below. And also, while you're at it, what do you guys think overall? Do you guys think you have enough to go back to the finals? If not, what do you guys think you need to be able to put yourself in the best position possible? I certainly love to hear you guys out in the comment section down below so we can discuss. Thank you all so much for your time. I certainly love and appreciate every single last one of y'all. Please like and subscribe to this channel. God bless, and talk soon.